What's up, tubers? It's your boy Ichi, and in this video, you see what I got? PlayStation 4, finally that time. So without further ado, let's jump right into this unboxing. Alright, so I went to a midnight release that didn't go as expected, but that's okay. We still got the same result. Walked out with a new PS4, and I want to do a quick unboxing for you tonight for a couple of reasons. One, I've got to go to work early in the morning, and two, I am actually just recovering from the flu, so if I start coughing or get a little short of breath, I do apologize. That's what's been going on in the last few videos I recorded. So anyway, let's talk about the front of the box. Let's talk about the weight at first. It's actually got a lot of girth to it. It's a semi-heavy box, and that's not a bad thing. I like the new colors, and I like the whole logo and the whole way that they're presenting the product. I like that too. It comes with a 500 gig hard drive. That's the standard that you can get right now. I don't think that there's a lower capacity you can get right now, but that may change as they come out with a more budget friendly model, and that may also change if they start coming out with terabyte versions, which I do expect them to come out with, because games now take a lot of space on your hard drive. I'm also interested to see how an SSD would do in these, but that's a whole nother video, and we'll get into that when the time's appropriate. As we walk around the box here, you can see on this side, it says it's got basically what's going on here, and you can see the different pieces. You've got one PlayStation 4, one controller, you've got the power cords, you've got the controller charger, you've got, I guess, paperwork, and you've got the bullcrap earbud. And yeah, it says printed materials here at the bottom. So that's everything that should be in this box. You got PS4 right there, and on the back you've got characters from Nat Killzone, Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, and Infamous Second Son. So yeah, you got a whole array of things, and I like the way they do it now versus the way they used to do it, where there were kind of like these little squares that had the different games laid out. I like that too, because that's how it had always been done, in my opinion, from the Sega up until PlayStation 3 for the most part. It was broke down differently, but now they just kind of have changed that to make it one big piece of art with a mixture of the games that the console has to offer, and I dig that. There's one seal here that has the PlayStation logo on it, and it goes from top to bottom, and that's pretty much it. And the system is jet black. So we're gonna actually pop the cherry. Let y'all hear it. That was pretty anticlimactic, but it worked. We'll open it up. Make sure I don't tear anything up while I'm doing this, and there you have it. So you got console here, you've got controller there, you've probably got some paperwork of some sort here, and let's start with something easy, something you've already seen. That's the controller. Excuse me. And what's weird, and I questioned this because I saw another unboxing of one of these. The controller that I got in the packaging separately did not have this little clear cover around the buttons and everything. So I thought that was really weird. And I'm just stepping away to grab my other controller. For the most part, it's pretty much the same controller. I did add some different buttons on my primary, but they feel the same way. I mean, everything about them is exactly the same, with the exception of, I don't know why they added that little clear plastic on this one and not the ones that came in the singular retail wrapping. Anyway, that's what they did, but here's the controller. Thought that was just interesting, and I thought it might have been something that was odd, but apparently that's the way they're packaging it. Special offers from Sony, welcome to World of PlayStation, yada yada yada. And we got some more cables and cool stuff here. This is a power cord, and I love this compared to that brick that you get with the Xbox. No knock on you guys, but I think at this point they got to do better than that big power brick. here is that earbud, which is not so good, and it's a 3-ring, as you can see here, so it's just something to keep in mind. And yeah, I will not be using this, but it does have the PlayStation logo on it, and it's pretty useless. Moving right along, you've got your charging cord for your controller, USB, which is nice, and this is micro USB. And they gave you an HDMI cord, which is nice since that's the only way that you can connect this guy out to your TV. Next, I think that's it. I think that's everything. The only big thing left is the actual console itself. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way so we can get right to it. Alright, let me present everything all nice and neat for you guys and show you what I currently have in terms of hardware, not software. I will be getting some more games really soon that I'll be sharing with you. This is all of the initial stuff. Now, the actual console, which is, I love this packaging that's half that cheesy cloth, half see-through. I just really like the way they did it. I guess a static cloth is the best way to say it. On the back says PS4, and on the front you've got the disc slot that's clearly visible. You've got your 2 USB 3 ports. You've got your power button, which is right there. There's a little bitty power indicator, and you've also got the eject button, which is right there, which is really cool. PS4 etched in right there, which is really nice. And I like that this part is really glossy, so it gives you a nice contrast. Has the PlayStation logo etched in on top right here, which is really nice. And on the back, you can get a really good look at the actual ports. You got your digital, you've got your optical port or digital out. You've got where that power goes. You've got HDMI. You've got your internet in, and you've got an auxiliary port, I'm assuming, for the camera, which I will be getting at some point really soon. And what else is really neat is that this whole back is really got a lot of vents in it, so you should be able to push a lot of air through here. So I really like this design a lot. It's really cool. That's pretty much it. So this is everything that you would get if you just bought it on day one, or if you go and buy it in a retail package. But I added an extra controller, so that's what your setup would look somewhat like. That's all I got for this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section. That was, again, my quick unboxing of the PS4. I will be showing you a lot of different videos as the weekend goes along, as my health permits, where I try different headsets and all kind of other stuff that you might find useful. That's all I got. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.